Hi guys! Today I want to show you how easy it is to use Google Forms. I'm going to walk you through how I am setting up a pre-order form. I personally think the August Warmer of the Month is so cute and it's going to be so popular. I want to set up a pre-order form, and what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to send it to my customers in a private message. I'm going to hope to gather enough pre-orders and plug them in August 1st when the warmer becomes available. So what you need first is a Google account. Once you set up a Google account, what you do is you go to google.ca or google.com, and it's going to look like this. You go up to the top right and there's these little squares here. You click on it. I'm just going to move myself out of the way there, and then you click more, and these are all the Google apps, and there's even more from Google, so you're going to click there because it wasn't shown there. I'm just going to open this up a bit more, and what you're going to do is you're in our products here. You're going to scroll down to the very bottom. We have so many apps, all these products that Google uses to help make our life easier, work and personal. I love Google and I love my Gmail account. So here you will see forms. You're going to click on forms. And then you're going to go click to go to Google Forms. So it opens up like this. I've set up a few already that I've been using. I love Google Forms, and I don't know why I didn't discover it till just recently. I knew it existed, I just never really utilized it to its full potential. So I'm going to start using it. When you first get to Google Forms, what you're going to see here is a number of templates. So if you open up the template gallery, you see all sorts of different templates here. So I am going to use, I think I'm going to use one of their forms. I'm going to use an order request form. Actually, no, I'm just going to use a blank form for now, just so that we can start from very scratch here. So basically this is the start of an untitled form. Up at the top here you've got your questions and you've got your responses. So we're going to go through the questions first. I want to change this, so I'm going to click on it and I'm going to call it pre-order form for August Warmer of the Month. And then the form description, I'm going to call it Rodeo Warmer, available August 1st. So I'm going to, there's already an untitled question in here. I'm going to change that and I'm going to put name. And it automatically changed it to short answer, I guess because Google memorizes some of the main questions that people ask. So what we're going to do is we want this to be a required. So because you need their name, I'm going to check that so that it is actually a required space for them to fill out. So here you've got these little toggles. You can show description and response validation. So the response validation is, what it does is it basically creates fields that are required. But we're not going to use that because we really just need their name. I don't really, to me it doesn't matter if it's what format it's in or how many characters it has, just that it's there. So that's why we've checked required. So I can duplicate this question if I wanted to, just by clicking this, and it'll create it on the next section down. But what I'm going to do is, I can do that just to show you. I'm going to ask for email address. And this too will be also a short answer. And it's also a required field because I want to sign them up. If they're not already signed up, I want them to sign them up for my newsletters. Now you can change this if you want to change the format of the things that you're asking. We'll get to that later. So for email, I want to add a description. So I click this here, add title and description on the right hand side. I'm just going to expand this a bit. There we go. And I'm just going to say email, email required as I send out payment info via Square or PayPal. And then you can put a description in there if you like, that's optional. So I need to add more questions, so I'm going to click on this add question here, and it comes up in this format. What I want is their address, so their shipping address. And it automatically showed up as option 1, option little radio buttons. I don't want that, so I'm going to choose here, and I'm going to put short answer. And then I am going to click on this to add more questions. Actually, before I do that, I need to change this to required. And it's required because for myself personally, not all my customers are local. If my customers are local, then I send them, I usually gather all the orders and I have them sent to my house. I pretty it up and make it nice, wrapped, and I give them little samples as well as a nice little thank you card, and then I arrange to meet with them or drop it off at their house wherever it's convenient. That's what I do with my local orders. So shipping address is required because A, I need to know where they live if I don't already, and B, if they don't live locally to me, then I will plug it in on the workstation and have Scentsy ship it direct via UPS. So that is a required field. So now I'm going to add more questions. The next question, of course, is going to be phone number. Because phone numbers are always good to have. You know, you need to get a hold of people for payment. You can call them, you can text them. Email is awesome, but it's not always quick in a pinch. If their payment isn't going through and you need to get a hold of them right away to see if they want to provide an alternate form of payment, then phone number is the best. And that is also a required field. So now I'm going to add more because what do I need, guys? I need to find out how many warmers they want. I mean, it's an amazing warmer. So I want to ask, how many rodeo warmers would you like? So you can keep it as a short answer, or you could add little radio buttons that say, you know, multiple choice. You could say option 1, 1 warmer. Add option 2, 2 warmers. Add option 3, 3 warmers. And then this is also add other So, which is basically they could add, say they wanted 6 warmers, which would be super awesome. They could click on this option here. But what I'm going to do is, first off, mark it required. Then I can add a description. So I'm going to say, please tell me, let's put, right? So, I'm going to add, this is great. This is really, really great here. I don't know if you can see this, but you can, so these little toggles we've been using, you can also add an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image here, and I'm going to find an image on my desktop and choose that image. So it's loading. Voila! See? And it shows the rodeo warmer. And this image, I'm going to title it So how cool is that? So I actually took this off of Workstation, and I just saved the second page. These are in Canadian dollars, in case some of you are wondering why it's what it is, the pricing. And then I am also going to click, I'm going to give them another choice here of another question. And I'm going to say, would you like the scent of the month? Berry of Paradise. So this is cool here. Google is so smart. They're giving me suggestions. So yes, no, maybe. So I'm going to choose option 1 bar. So I've got 1 bar. Or a 6 bar pack. So I am going to put, this is required, and then I'm going to add 1 more. Let's see now. Obviously I want payment. I don't normally like to get credit card info via email. I like to call people to get credit card info. Some people don't like to give credit card info by email or text. Phone is usually what most people that I know prefer. So I'm going to put, would you like your invoice to be so, which I guess I can do that automatically. I know with Square, I use Square quite a lot. I send it automatically anyways, and some people, they contact me back and say, well, I'd rather e-transfer you, and they can do that, and then I can set it in Square that it's been paid, and then they'll get a payment confirmation. So this form saves on its own. So I don't need to do anything with this form. It's automatically saved in my Google account. Now the cool thing about this is, remember up at the top here, next to questions and responses, the responses. Very cool. So we're accepting responses. Yes, of course, we want responses. This, you click on this, and what it does is it creates, sorry, I'm trying to move you guys up here so you can see. You can create a spreadsheet from the responses. So basically it plugs all that info into a spreadsheet, or you can select an existing spreadsheet. So it makes it way easier to manage your info. I'm just going to cancel that. This other button here, these three little square dots, you get email notifications for new responses. Yeah, please, I want that. Select response designation, so it can go into a spreadsheet as well. I think though I'm just going to keep it on email responses. You can also download your responses into a .csv file, which just basically is a file that you can manipulate and put it into a spreadsheet. So, but it does it automatically for you. So yeah, next thing is up here, I'm going to show you. You can preview it. So let's take a look at what we made. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Pretty cool. So, and then the very last thing I want to show you here is this awesome button, Send. So you can click collect usernames. You can send via email. You can attach it. Sorry, I guess that's a copy the link, sorry, not an attachment. So you can email it, you can create a link, and you can shorten this link, and then you can copy it. So you can copy that into anything. You can copy it into an email, into Facebook Messenger. You can also share it from your Facebook, you can share it from Google+, and you can share it from Twitter. So yeah, there you have it. Just easy like that. If you found that this video was helpful, please share it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any comments or questions, please reach out and let me know. I am here to help. And yeah, that's it for now. Bye for now, guys.